The truth buried under perceptions. Basically, talking about a lack of awareness. You can't see the truth because your senses, your perception is off. And the reason why it's off is because you're thinking too much. And the reason why you're thinking too much is because if you do not see what you know to be true and face it rather than ignore it, then you have to look in that mirror and you have to say to yourself, what am I going to do with the truth? So therefore, as great as you are, you do not want to face reality. You don't want to face the reality that when you go to work, there are certain people that can make you feel like a Lilliputian. And you will take it all day long because you want to be just like them. And you scared to face them. See, the problem is it's not what somebody does to you, it's what you do to yourself and your lack of courage to face the problems. And you one of your biggest problem. I know I was. Okay? And it doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on, whether you allow him to misuse you or you tell him to his face exactly how you feel, and then in 2 weeks you pull a lint out of your pocket because you see, we have no power to do that to them, but they have all the power to do it to us, and we accept that. You see, sometimes it's better to play dumb. You see, because that's the way you were conditioned to be. And you get angry every time you see somebody that looks just like you because it reminds you of what you have not done. Now, they tell us that we're supposed to live in gratitude, but I am not going to live in lack. I'm not going to live by the code that somebody else tells me to live by. I don't know about you. You see, I just believe that I deserve better. I am better. I trust in me, and I trust in the universe and the creator, but I don't trust in somebody that looks exactly like their forefathers and what they have done to my forefathers and my ancestors. And that's not just prejudicial speaking. That's not a prejudicial attitude. It is a reality. Yeah. Thinking makes you see more than you want to see. Face more than you know what to do with. Yeah. Now, I saw something, and it's, categorically, most rich people or Europeans, they give you the 3-second rule. They look you from foot to head and they already put you in a category. First of all, first category is you don't even belong on this earth with them. Although you're supposed to be the root of mankind. You see, I talked about cut flowers yesterday because beauty can be cut off at the roots. But when a people have been traumatized to the point where they can't even see their beauty no more, what's left? You got a skeleton. Remind me of what was happening in World War II. Was that World War II or World War I? Maybe I'm getting them mixed up, but it doesn't matter because, see, a lot of groups of people have been traumatized. But for how long? How many? Cattle? Like cattle? No. See, the black man doesn't even feel sorry for himself and his ancestors. So why should anybody else care? But Malcolm cared. Martin cared. Sankara cared. Trevor cared. Booker cares. Al Green cares. What do you care? The institutional submission. You know how it's kept? You see, we would submit to people, governments, institutions, and anything that comes along in that. Because you see, a government by the people, for the people, should be looking out for the people that they were voted into office for. But everybody knows right now they're only serving themselves and they're kicking the people that's supposed to be their constituents out on the streets, the elders, and they're out to get rich, and we let them. They're taking your rights. They're making you out a fool. And when I say they making you, I'm talking about me too. Because see, I gotta be in that bandwagon whether I like it, support it, or whatever I do. Because see, whether we like it or not, we're all in this together. Came on a boat together. And if we didn't come on that boat, we came on a boat centuries before, and not only that, after. Everybody talking about where man started at and everything else. I see these people just lie. If humankind started in Africa, how can a European say that he was on this earth before an African? When you come from an African. I don't know about this Neanderthal stuff, but I know one thing. I know the attitudes and the behavior is similar to what I see out here right now, but they will not be honest about it. They want to kill you just like a mammoth, saber-toothed tiger. But them days are over with, but they still got the mannerisms. But they'll talk about your mannerisms. And then they'll call me a racist for fighting back. But I've been on here a little bit too long for you to worry about what you call me because, see, I didn't work for your grandfathers. I didn't work for your great-grandfathers, your fathers. And so there's nothing you can do to me that hasn't already been done.